Barbados. Paradise. White sandy beaches, turquoise bays, a country rich in vibrancy and culture. Barbados is an island that has it all. Inhabited by a proud and welcoming people and a land where one thing matters more than most: cricket. And who better to talk about life here than Barbados native and West Indies captain Jason Holder. We were lucky enough to spend a day with a 27-year-old fast bowler at his home to discuss the challenges of becoming the Windies' youngest ever captain, the 2019 ICC Cricket World Cup, and his other sporting passion, the game of golf.
It's a place that's close to my heart for many reasons. I know lots of people who play there, and I've built up a really good rapport and relationship with tons of people who play there. I'm really close to one of the golf pros there, Sean Eady, who you'll meet in a short while. But Sean and I go way back, and we've built up a brotherhood, man. And I like to play golf there. I find it an interesting course, to be fair. I find it probably the most difficult course in Barbados. This is life after cricket, to be fair. So this is what I envision my retirement to be. Just me leaving home. I don't know if I'll still be here, but...
No time soon, though.
No time soon. We've still got a couple more years left in the tank. Leaving home and heading to the golf course.
I feel like all golfing holes are impossible to get around. But I'll find out today.
Well, yeah, I mean...
My golf lesson.
Any proper golfer would tell you, you pick your spot, you commit to your shot, and you just play it. I mean, but for us amateur golfers, we don't often do it. We get caught up with what's in front of us.
All right, so this is lesson number 1. This is Teach Alexis Golf Day.
Well, I don't know how great of a teacher I am. But
I'm pretty mean in mini golf.
Mini golf.
Where should I aim?
You tell me. Red flag. Tell me.
Where are you aiming, for the yellow flag?
No, you aim for the red.
I aim for the red. Red's my favorite color, so. This is my grip.
Yeah.
Belly button.
Mm-hmm.
Back flat.
Yeah.
Don't move my head.
Eyes on the ball.
Okay.
Hey! I tell you it's gonna be easy. I tell you it's gonna be easy.
It's a wrap.
Yeah?
It's a wrap.
All right, now we talk real business. A little thing coming up called the World Cup. Little small thing about that. Of course, a couple of things have changed, such as the format and whatnot. But just have you started thinking about that yet?
Yeah, the World Cup is obviously in the forefront of my mind. Obviously it's getting a little bit closer towards the World Cup, and we practically have one series before the World Cup, and that's just a couple weeks before. So yeah, it's obviously something that is in the forefront of my mind. We've obviously at the stage where we now have to start talking about team and team composition. So it's good to get the planning phase out of it. I think once the planning phase gets out of it and you pretty much nail down the squad and the combinations you're looking for, then everything else tends to run smoothly.
And how do you feel going in it? Because of course, again, given what's happened in the last year, like the lots of ups and downs that we do go through in West Indies cricket, some may view you as the underdog, but some now know not to count the West Indies out, in any format really and truly. So do you think that kind of helps you guys, that little, when people don't expect that much of you?
It does, man. It's obviously some pressure off of us, because people expect us to be rolled over or be beaten, and it's good to sometimes have the underdog tag. It's obviously something that we don't want to always have, but I guess it's a situation where we just ride the underdog tag. And looking ahead to the World Cup, I think we've got really good chances, and I just go back to the World Cup qualifiers again, where we were seen as probably the favourites, and the pressure was on us, not knowing the opposition. But now we're in a situation where we're seen as probably the underdogs, and there's not much is expected of us. But as I said, I think in years to come, and especially after this World Cup, we'll put our names right up there.
Well, England is we know how much they love their cricket, but it's also a country where it's very diverse and there's something for everybody. And we know that the West Indies will be well supported there as well. So what are you expecting of the conditions, the atmosphere when you guys get there?
I'm expecting a run fest, to be honest. The last time we were up there, the scores were pretty high, and if I trend the pattern of cricket was played there in the recent past, it's been relatively high scoring games, so they're normally pretty good wickets to bat on. I think conditions are a little bit more favourable for batting, but having said that, there's still bowlers that can get something out of it as well too, so it should be a keenly contested tournament.
Now I know that the diplomatic answer is that yes, we can't wait to get out there and play every team. There's not just one team that we want to have a crack at, but be honest with me, any other team that you're kind of relishing the matchup now that with the new format you're going to be playing basically everyone?
To be fair, I want to play Afghanistan. Looking forward to playing Afghanistan, mainly because they beat us in the final of the World Cup qualifiers, and I think they've probably, when you match up the head-to-head contest, they've probably edged us out. So I'm really looking forward to playing them because I really want to get at them, and I feel as though they are a great team. As a team in transition, and they've done wonderful things thus far, and credit to them. But I really want to make amends for what happened in the World Cup qualifiers.
Good answer there. No diplomatic answer. That's the one that I wanted. I guess ignoring the rankings and whatnot, in terms of, because you've played against all of these teams and you know exactly what they can possess on their day, who would your early favourites be? Besides yourself, of course, besides the West Indies.
I can't really put my hand on a favourite, to be honest. The way the world cricket has gone in the recent past, anybody can beat anyone. You just saw Sri Lanka beat South Africa, West Indies just beat England. So you never quite know. It's just a matter of who plays the better cricket on a given day.
And what do you make of the new format?
It's interesting. It's very interesting. Obviously more cricket, a great opportunity to play everyone, and I'm looking forward to it actually. I'm really looking forward to getting out there in the English conditions. I think last time we would have been there would have been the ICC Champions Trophy in the context of an ICC tournament. And again, we went back to that and we finished off on a bit of a sour note, ending in a loss to South Africa, but that with Lewis. And I think honestly the last time we played there, I played there, our last game was affected by rain as well, and we lost through that with Lewis again after setting a pretty high total. So looking forward to these kind of challenges, to be honest, and it's just something that we just really need to get into and understand. Well, England's obviously a place where the weather can change drastically quite quickly, so that's obviously another dynamic that we've got to take into consideration.
And finally, just how bad do you want to hit another golf ball?
Really
right now.
I think
I know.
you
You're like, stop talking, please, can I hit another one?